Next question. What moon is most important out of all 13 moons?
I think for me, they're all important, but there are moons that we used to go by to respect to on Degugises, which is March, and that's when we know that the crows are going to be back, and that's a sound of spring. Also, that's the time to pull out your traps, because there's not going to be any more a hard crust on the snow. It's going to start to melt, and it's going to be slush. So that's how we know that there's going to be spring. We didn't have calendars or clock. And then April comes, and that's when the loon is going to be returning. Also the eagle going to be returning, bald eagle. And that's when they used to tell us, get your tobacco ready. And then we used to eat the loon. So my dad used to go take his shotgun and look for the loon. Especially when there's only a little bit of open water, like in the river, you can get close to the loon, because the loon was part of our food. And then May comes, and we see the leaves coming, the buds and the leaves in June. And then again we were told, put your tobacco out, because there's the summer is returning. Kokumisnan ugipi donon anibishan. Our grandmother is bringing back our the green leaves again, they were saying. And then it was also time to look for the little baby ones, like baby muskrat, baby beavers. We used to go around and just to look at them. And baby deer. I think deer is later on, like June. And then June is strawberries. We used to go pick strawberries. We go pick strawberries, and then we bring them to our dad or our mom, and then she'd have a ceremony. We did the same thing for blueberries, July, August. And then we go pick them, and then we have a nice feast. She thanked the Creator for letting us pick His garden again. And it's the same thing with August, September, right on to October, which is wild rice time. Do the same thing. We give thanks to the Creator for letting us pick His garden, wild rice. And then later on, October, November is the time to get ready for winter again. It's time to fix up your shack. December, it's time to start trapping, start to set snares and find the tracks of what do you want to chase, like when you hunt animals with the deer, moose, and my dad would trap. And we used to eat lots of partridges. Partridges would be up on a tree, because there's no food on the ground, so they were easy to get when they were. In those days, everything was so easy. We used to have a long stick and then put it around the partridge's head and then pull it. They weren't like today. They seems to be afraid more today because of guns, maybe. But in those days, we used to just grab them by a snare and pull it down. That was our job as kids. And then along all through the month, it's cold. We cut wood. We go sliding. That's it. We have thing to do for each month. So each 13 months is always something to do. They're all, for me, all the 13 moons are very, very important, and that's how we count. You're a year older now. We didn't have birthday parties. We just know that we're a year older now. Yeah.